See, when a narcissist just up and ghost you and just go silent, it's not because they moved on. They want to see what you gonna do. They want to see is you gonna text them. Is you gonna explain yourself? Is you gonna apologize for something that you did not do? See, a narc is gonna stay away from you if you stay calm, if you don't reach out, because there's nothing for them to feed on if you keep that door closed. They need a reaction. They are trying to trigger a reaction from you when they go silent. See, when you are grounded and you're not reaching for them, they can't reach for you because that reach is power to them. See, a narcissist pays attention to energy that you putting out, you know, how you moving, paying attention to your social media, and if you posting things and talking about relationships, and they pay attention to everything. They are watching you. But if you staying silent and you're not giving them nothing to read, you holding it steady, they see a wall. They don't see a door that they can just walk in, because that wall makes them feel powerless. And see, a narc knows that silence is hard on the human brain. They know that when they go silent, that you are seeking closure. You're very anxious. You want an explanation. Like why? They know that your brain is searching for answers. And see, a narcissist knows how powerful that love bomb is. So they know that most humans is not gonna blame the person that actually caused them pain. They gonna blame themselves. They know you gonna be all in your head. Maybe I was too much. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should just go ahead and break this silence. And that's not you being weak. That's just a human in you. And narcissists, they don't feel that, you know. And the moment that they sense self-doubt, you know, that's all they waiting for. See, like I say, a narcissist don't feel like a human, like an empath do. They looking for your behavior. They know an empath is feeling things emotionally, deep emotions. See, a narcissist is watching by any means necessary. They might even have friends keeping tabs on you, and they not gonna come to you directly. So they will use a third party, a flying monkey. They will tell them things about you that could be a lie or truth mixed with the lie. And they know that that third party is gonna bring it back to you, and you might break the silence. And once you break that silence by trying to explain yourself, that's when they test you again. They start saying things like, I didn't mean it like that. Everything is a test. They want to know, do they still have access to you? They need to know if they still have that control, because that is what feeds them. and they need to be fed through chaos, through you being miserable, through you being confused. They want that power. And once you respond, they don't rush in. They give you enough attention to keep you hopeful. You know, they don't give you attention to make you feel secure. They want you all over the place mentally. See, a narc feels the safest when you are unsure, when you are confused, you know, when you are constantly trying to prove yourself, prove your love, prove your intentions. You're trying to pour yourself into them and steady explaining yourself. That's when they know they got you. And that's why narcissists don't return back to healed people. When you are silent and they feel that energy, they feel you have pulled completely away, they're not coming back because they know you are not leaking energy. They know you are healed, and you healing is too heavy for them. So they keep their distance. That's why they throw rocks at you to see if you're going to explain yourself, to see if you're still unhealed, if you're still insecure, if you're going to explain yourself. A true healed person don't need closure. They don't need nothing. Them walking away and knowing who they truly are, that is the closure for them.